but I'm antsy to get back. I mean, I'm so excited. And I think Amazon has done such a great job of energizing everybody
Mhm.
who's come aboard, and, given me this new sense of purpose. And I think that's what really drew me to take this opportunity. When I first started talking to Amina Hussein, who I have a
Mhm.
long-standing relationship with. I worked with her at ESPN. She was the first person who gave me a shot to fill in on Countdown, and just kind of helped elevate my career at ESPN. And then we got close while
Mhm.
there, and then when she left, I followed her career. And when my deal came up, she called me. I think we spoke right before my 40th birthday, because I remember I was talking about how I used to be the young.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I actually was away for my 40th birthday with my husband. We were on a trip, and she calls me and she goes, "So, are you ready to do this? Like, you want to do this?" And it
Wow.
said it in a way, was like, this is real. Like, we want you. This is real. Um, and I don't think I'll ever forget that call, because I think it really kind of set in, because my answer immediately was yes. Like, I didn't
Mm.
think twice about it. And then I was able to get a chance to get to know Jared Stacy, who is, there's a lot of bosses at Amazon, but he
Mhm.
oversees basically, the production for all the sports.
Write that down.
Yes, yes, he is incredible. I've know he used to work at Spectrum, and so I interacted with him a bit when he was at Spectrum, and he's been all over, and is such a smart and just wonderful human. And we had such a great conversation off the bat, and we connected. As it wasn't just like, hey, I'm trying to impress this executive. We connected on a human level, and that was what basically my interview was. We were,
Mm.
talked about, like, my how I viewed life. And that you may hear this in circles, I don't know, on media podcasts, but there's this big line that the Amazon Prime Video people like to say, is that they have this no asshole policy. They want
Whoa.
to make sure, like, the focus is to make sure that they hire good people who are considerate and thoughtful. And I got a taste of what Jared and Amina were able to build together when we had our seminar back in August, where all of the talent came into the Amazon studios. And I had never experienced anything like that before, in terms of this collective energy, of just, whether it be former players, Hall of Famers like Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash and D Wade and Blake Griffin. And then you have Taylor Rooks, who's, gosh, I mean, there's not enough words you can say about her star power and just the type of woman she is. And, even all the producers that they put together in that room. And it just was so energizing in August. And then since then, we've been building and kind of communicating, and there's just this collective excitement that we're not just going to cover games, but we're building something together. And I've been in this league a long time, and
Mm.
this feels like the start of a new chapter. And it's hard that you don't really get these opportunities to walk into something that's both historic and brand new at the same time. And that's what's happening, I feel like, as we're about a week away from the start
Yeah.
of the season.